Okay, so I ordered the phone mount from MFC. I've yet to see anybody else make an actual install video or just a video in general of how it works. So I figured I would go ahead and do it. Now, this thing, it's, hollow, which I didn't think it was going to be hollow. But I've been hearing people talk about you can mount a magnet in there and keep it hid. I got this, which is supposed to be, extra strong, work on tablets and whatever. It does not work through it. Now, in most things mechanic, you get a little picture list of how to do the install. I will be the first one to tell you, I do not do anything to vehicles because I am not a mechanic. I don't even think, people are going to sit there and make fun of me for saying that because this is a simple install. I just do not trust myself around vehicles. But all you have to do is pop off that little where your radio is, and you got 2 set screws, and that's it. Simple enough. Let's go see how I can break this. Now, as in most projects that I do, I never have the proper equipment. Therefore, we have this little switchblade knife, and I've already popped this out, but all you're going to do is go back here, pop, come out on the bottom. At that point, you're just going to grab it and pop out. And then naturally, you're left with this. Now, you're also going to have to open up your glove box, which is the hardest part of this whole operation. Now, if you put that tab in the glove box and you close it, it'll hold it in place. And all you got to do is take that little set screw and go right through that right there. Just make sure you line it up, because the only thing I'm noticing right now is the glove box sticks a little bit due to that tab being in there. It's not horrible, but just make sure this is lined up somewhat properly. Now, all you're going to do is have a screw there, and you're going to have a screw in here somewhere. I'm probably going to have to move this once again. I am not the most technically sound when it comes to stuff like this. Now, the top part's a little bit loose. That's about the only thing I can say right now. It's not like you're going to be sitting here pulling on it anyway. And right now, about the only other thing I have about it is it kind of makes the glove box just a little bit, you have to pull on it to get it open, but that ain't that bad. So the next step is obviously just pop that back in. And this is the part where I'm going to figure out if I need to move this over or not. Okay, so I did have to move it again, and it is way more structurally sound now. This popped back in. Alright. This still, even with it moved to what I'm assuming is the correct position, is still, you have to pull on it. But this is a lot more structurally sound now. Now, the other question and comment I've kept seeing everybody say was, does it take up knee room? I am 6'4", 275 pounds. I currently have this passenger seat all the way back. If you sit like a normal human being, that right there is the worst you got. It's actually a nice little leg rest, I guess. If you sit like this, the front of your leg might hit it. The problem is really how big the phone is that you have here. In my case, I have a Note 10 Plus, so I have a rather large phone. That's going to be the determining factor of leg room, because I'm driving around people that are like 6'7", so this is going to be a fun experiment. The only other thing that I could see that is just a cosmetic complaint, this is a Trailhawk, and I realize that not all these are going to go in Trailhawks, but red stitching, black stitching, that's just a cosmetic thing. I think there should be a Trailhawk version and then just a regular version. So I'm gonna put my phone mount on there, which is Now I'm gonna have to go on the front, so it's not gonna be as cosmetically pleasing as one would expect, but see how it works. That is what we're left with. This is obviously driver's seat perspective of this thing. Out of all the phone mounts that I've looked at for this vehicle, this is the best looking one. This is the only one that's in a position that I personally like. It's not that hard to, you know, maybe if you had a smaller phone, but with a phone my size, this works fine. Obviously, I need to go test it around and drive with it and get a passenger in here just to go ahead and see just how it affects their leg room. But I either drive with people that are like 6'7" or I drive with people that are 4'11". I really doubt there's going to be much of a problem with this thing and leg room. It's high enough up that it's not really going to affect much.